Good morning. Well, we've reached the end of July, 31st of July 2021, and it's a little dull here in the UK, so I've got my winter jumper on, although it's very thin, so it's quite nice actually. Today we've got cards from the Goddess Power deck by Collette Baron Reid, and also I've been guided to pull some from the Spirit Animal Oracle, again by Collette Baron Reid, and they're both published by Hay House. So today we've actually got quite a selection of cards. I've got 4 from the Goddess Power and 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 from the Animal Spirit. So let us see what actually transpires. So the first one that wants to come through is the Goddess Kali, and she's talking about liberation. Okay. And what she's actually saying to us today is to notice the patterns. Morning, Christine. She's noticing the patterns that are actually coming up in your life. Are they actually playing for your highest good? Are you finding that you're repeating cycles? Are you finding that you're stuck? Morning. Are you finding that you're stuck in a particular energy? But she's actually telling you it's time to break free, to reevaluate how you feel, reevaluate what's actually going on in your life, and have the liberation to actually break those chains and carve out a new vision for yourself. So the next one that came through was the Goddess Ellen. And Ellen's talking about patterns. And these are patterns of positive change. Everything is cyclical. Things come up and they go. But this is bringing in patterns of change, bringing in patterns that actually will fulfill you. This is bringing in patterns that will actually embrace what you're bringing forward, to look at the bigger picture, to actually help manifest that beauty that you want, that health and that wealth and that vibrance that you want in your life. Ellen's able to actually help you do that by looking at the patterns that are actually coming up and navigating those in a positive light. So that's what she's talking about today. And then we had Uka Ono as looking at stillness. So what Uka Ono is trying to tell us is just to sit in stillness, to sit quietly and actually let things unfold organically. As you let things unfold organically, the universe can line things up for you and they flow within reason. When we step in, which I unfortunately am very good at doing, when we step in, we actually can sometimes deflect what is coming in. We can sometimes actually block what is coming in, or delay what is coming in. So Ukanono is just asking us to sit in stillness, being present, allowing, receiving, and it's a state of non-action. So it's not a state of idleness, it's not a state of actually sitting there doing nothing. It's a state of manifestation, but you're manifesting from a state of stillness. So you're allowing the universe to actually encompass all that it has and bring all of those gifts into you in the time and divine manner. So Ukanono is just reminding you to sit and centre and just allow things to organically unfold. There's lots of things going on in the background, and being in stillness and not interfering and not ushering in or hoping things will come in, and then that way it'll actually just come in automatically through your divine stillness. Yeah, you too, Christine. Have a beautiful day, my love. And then we've got Skuld. Skuld is talking about the future. Morning, Amy. And what we do with Skuld is we actually activate in the now what we want to plan for the future. Okay, so all of our all of our manifestations actually happen in this now moment. So whatever you want to manifest, you plan, you act, you put things into power, you put things into place, and then you can actually bring them into your future realities. It's a time of birthing, a time of creating, a time of opening up to the energies that are all around us. We've got the 8/8 portal coming up, and that's a huge one, and it's, you know, it's absolutely divine, and we come, and it's just allowing things to come in an organic way. Sorry, the phone's just on the skew. So it's allowing things to unfold in an organic way, but keeping your eye on what you want and making sure you plan for it today, for it to fruit for tomorrow. So that's what Skuld is telling us today. Then we have 6 cards that actually came from the Animal Oracle deck. And the first one that came through was Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Okay. So the mouse is just reminding us to not let anything slip us by. Okay, it may seem quite small, it may seem insignificant, but actually in the grand scheme of things, I'll talk to you in a minute, Christine. Okay, it's about tending to the small things, because those small things can actually be the pivoting point for greater things coming in. So the more that you concentrate, the more that you align, the more that you actually create with energy and essence. Everything has energy, everything has the possibility to be something quite magical. But if you concentrate on the little things actually support, they're almost like building blocks, they support the greater things to come in. So Mouse is just reminding us to make sure that we even look at the small things that are coming through as well, because they're not insignificant, they can actually be quite significant in what we're doing. Then we had the Spider Spirit. Okay, make your dreams real. Okay. So this is about co-creating with Spirit, you know, weaving that web, making sure that you've got things that you want, everything that you line. It's putting plans into motion, creating through a web of a network, making sure that, you know, you've got all your ducks lined up, you know, and nobody's around there with a shotgun, just taking 1 or 2 of them out. But it's actually making your dreams real. So it's about planning, it's about manifesting, it's about breathing, it's about living, it's about speaking about what you want. And the more energy you put into it, the more energy that you actually attract. So that's what Spider's telling us today. And then we had the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. So is there something that you're creating? Is there something that you're birthing? Is there something that you want to do that maybe actually you need some assistance with? Now, it could be a fellow colleague, it could be assistance from Spirit, it could be from your guides, from your ancestors, or do you actually need a mentor? You know, do you need somebody to actually help construct a business or business plan? You know, do you need to dive deeper? Do you need someone to help you uncover those gifts, uncover those blockages? But Ant is reminding us actually we need to sometimes collaborate with somebody else. So don't always do everything by yourself. You know, the energy of 2 often is greater, obviously, than the energy of 1. And sometimes we can be working and working and working and working and get nowhere fast. But actually, when you collaborate with somebody else, you'll find actually that energy will be turned around, and all of a sudden you think, wow, you know, I've done so much and we've moved mountains. So the answer just reminded me they're busy little workers, but, you know, they are forever coming backwards and forwards, but reminding you that they work together as a team. And then we have the Bee Spirit, sweet results await. Okay. So when we have things that we need to do, and we plan everything and everything is working, we're working in collaboration with everybody else, you know, things do fall into plan, they fall into alignment, and we find that actually they're just dropping into our reality. So you live it, you breathe it, you create it, you intend it, and then actually it comes. And the bee is just reminding us that it may not be here quite yet, because honey, just takes some time to actually manifest. But those sweet results, if you stick on the path, you stick to your truth, then those sweet results will eventually come to you. So then we had the Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. Okay. Never think that you're by yourself. Okay, you may be singular as in a body, but there is love all around you. There's the love of spirit, the love of your ancestors, the love of friends and family, the love of nature. You have to look sometimes around you. Don't feel caught in the emotions of loneliness or despair, but there is love around you, and sometimes we have to make our own magic. So go out and make it is a beautiful card, Amy. Go out and make that magic, make those connections, go out and have a coffee and see who you find on the way, say hello to a shopkeeper or somebody who passes on the street. Smile at somebody, share the love that you've got so that it is actually returned to you. And the Nightingale is just reminding you, sing that song, sing your soul, and align with anything that comes through. And then the last one we had was Cow Spirit, one of my favourites. Miracles are endless. So Cow has just come today to remind us that whatever we're doing, wherever we're going, every day is a miracle. Everything that we do is a miracle. There are miracles in every living moment. We just have to open our eyes and recognise them. And they can be little things like the bees. They can be little things like the morning, Deborah. They can be little things like flowers, but they can be bigger things as well. And it's just recognising that everything has potential to be a miracle. It's how we view it, how we look at it, and how it. Morning, my love. And it's how we just how we see it. So those were the cards for today. Okay, so I hope they've resonated with you. I will quickly just do a recap for those that have just joined us, Deborah. Nice to see you, my love. So Carly, we had liberation. Okay, so look to the patterns that you've got. Okay, any patterns that are holding you back. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to sort of dust out and clear? Do you need to have a certain energetic vacuum? And, just liberate yourself from any stuck energy that actually is not aligning to your highest good and stopping you from manifesting. Then we had Ellen with patterns. Okay, and that's bringing patterns in and recognising the patterns and using them for your own creativity, to aligning with the beauty and the manifestation of these patterns, and they can enforce and bring in Ellen's energy, just to allow the beauty of the manifestation to actually unfold. Then we had Ukunono in stillness. So our great power is to sit in stillness, and in stillness we actually are open to receive. We don't muddy the water, we let the divine connections and divinity actually embrace us and come in its own timing. We don't get in the way, we don't add blockages, we don't delay things, we just are open to receive. So action is non-action in this case. So just allowing the beautiful organic, should I say, not even orgasmic, the organic process to unfold. And then we had Skuld, which is talking about the future. So remember, what we want in the future, we plan in the now moment. So, it's birthing all of those ideas, putting all those things into motion, making sure that that you're living in the vibration that you wish to attract, and preparing for those miracles that are coming in. Because if we don't prepare in the now moment, then we lose what we may manifest in the future. So we have to be aligned now, okay, and project for the future, because what we create now becomes our future. So remember, no fear, no doubt, just sit in that pure vibration of knowingness, wanting, and stillness, and then we'll actually have the future that we wish. Then we changed decks to the Spirit Animal Oracle, and the first one that came through was Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Okay, so everything within our life is part of the building blocks of our future. So make sure that you actually align with the smaller things as well, because if by aligning with the smaller things, they actually create the foundations for something bigger coming in. So Mouse is just saying to you that everything and anything is important, so don't overlook anything today. Then we had the Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Okay, so weave that web. Everything is possible. Okay, we need to weave the future, need to weave our current reality, and it's just making sure that we are aligning with what we want to collect, what we want to actually bring in the future. Just make sure that you're concentrating on what you want to bring in. Don't dwell in anything, any lower energies, actually, because that's not what we're here for. We co-create with Spirit, and that way, you know, we can actually have what we wish to attract to us. Then we had the Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Is there something that you're birthing? Is there something that you want to bring into fruition? Is there something that maybe you're feeling a little bit stuck at? It's time to collaborate. It's time to actually make sure that you call on those goddesses that you have around you. Maybe you need a mentor. Maybe you need a friend. Maybe you just need someone just to chew over certain aspects with. But sometimes two heads are better than one. So Ant's just reminding you that sometimes when we collaborate, we actually get more done. And then we had the Bee Spirit, sweet results await. Okay, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing within this now moment, you know, just know that with faith, with trust, belief, that actually it'll turn out the way it's meant to turn out, and hopefully that those sweet results will form. They're not always instantaneously. Honey isn't made in a day, at least I don't think it is anyway. But things take a little while to percolate. Don't get lost, don't get disheartened, but keep up that vibration, and you know, those results you will see coming through into your now reality. Then we had the Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. And this is sometimes about making your own music and just being grateful for where you are, what you have, where you're going, and it's just reminding you that you know, there is love all around you. There's you know, the love of Creator, there's the love of Source, there is the love of your ancestors, your guides, but also the love of your kith and your kin, and it's about creating the awareness and opening up the avenues and living in the vibration and sitting in the vibration of love, because if you sit in that vibration, that's a higher vibration, and you're more likely to attract that vibration to your essence. Just breathe. Breathe from the heart. Breathe in from Source into your heart and just radiate that love out. And just send blessings to everybody, and they'll actually come back to you tenfold. And then the last one we had was the Miracles Are Endless, which is Cow Spirit, which is one of my favourites. Cheeky little chap. Lovely Jersey or Guernsey cow. Just full of such energy, such lightness, and just know that, you know, don't pinch yourself off from anything that is coming for you. Just be open to receive, open to allow, let things unfold organically. And yeah, the miracles are endless. They're always there. There's nothing that you can't have. The you know, the energy, the universe, our energy is ever expanding, and therefore there is no limits. It is limitless, and we just have to wrap our hand around that we actually are limited beings living in an infinite reality. So those are your cards for today. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope some of them resonate. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and you have a beautiful day. So you know, happy morning, evening, night, you know, good afternoon, wherever you are, and you know, have a beautiful Saturday. So those are your cards for today. So, oh, I'm so glad. Oh, that's wonderful, Deborah. Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, it's really nice actually when that synchronicity happens and it's actually on a live that you can actually understand and unfold those beautiful blessings. Yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, if you want to go back and watch the whole of it, that's fine. But if you get the gist of it, that's absolutely wonderful. Yeah, no, thank you very much for popping in. It's lovely to see you. We haven't had a chat in a long time. So, yeah, it will be nice. So, yeah, it's very grey and dark here today. So there's no nice clouds, unfortunately, to send you today. Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Amy. Yeah, that's no problem at all, my love. You have a beautiful day. Whatever you're up to, take the energy with you, sending you both lots of love. Anyone who's watching on the replay as well, obviously, lots of love. This is the 31st of July, 2021. So it is damp and cool here in the UK. We hope to have nice weather next week, but just embrace yourself in that beautiful energy of stillness. Just let things organically unfold. Miracles will happen and they'll all be brought in. So I will love you and I will leave you. And thank you both very, very much. And I'll see you soon. I should be on tomorrow. I may be pulling some live cards tomorrow or Monday. It's looking more like Monday. But I'll see how Spirit moves me. All right, my love. Well, you take care. And I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.